So guys, I thought I'd do a bit of video on the way back from the castle on the previous video, and just show you how well she tips in with this 21-inch front wheel into these bends. Very, very curvy section of road, very undulating, so there's adverse cambers and all sorts, but yeah, she goes really well, guys. I'm only in road mode, I've not got it in sports mode. It's quite enough on these bends to be in road mode, especially for me. Everybody's different, obviously. Put it in sports mode, it does go like a scalded cat. There's plenty of power there, just under 100 brake horse. I think in time there's going to be a lot of tuning kits and remapping kits for this, and you'll be able to get up to about 110 brake on a remap, I would think. Not in my personal opinion, I think I need it, but some guys are obsessed with getting a bit more horsepower out of the bikes. Some bad sections of road here, you'll see me juggling away and probably not taking the middle of the lane line I'm in, and that's just purely to avoid bad sections or tree roots. So in the past I've made videos and people said, oh, the line you're taking on the road's not very good. Well, that's purely down to the roads, guys, and how bad they are in places. And obviously you would only do that if it's safe to do that. You can visually see a long way ahead on these roads, even around the bends. You've got quite a good line of sight. Even with a soft suspension on this tree root like that one I just jumped over, really sort of bounce you around a little. Not very pleasant on the Super Meteor over them with its short travel rear suspension. Yeah, stunning scenery, guys. With the temperature, once it gets up over 25, 26, you get the smell of the pine in the air and the fresh air, fresh mountain air. It's absolutely stunning. These bends are third gear bends down to second on the switchbacks. It will poodle like that and stay in third if you want it to, if you don't want to drop into second. It's got enough low down torque on the DSX to do that. Yeah, guys, she turns in really, really well on these bends. Consider it's a 21-inch front tyre, and it's quite a skinny profile on the front. The Pirelli tyres, provided there's not a lot of sand on the road, the Pirelli tyres give you a lot of confidence. You just have to be mindful on these roads that there can be a lot of sand. It's definitely a second around that one. It's very, very tight, that one. You know, throughout these videos, guys, I've been brutally honest about the little niggles I've had with this bike, but to be honest, would I get rid of it? Would I have something else in its place? Nope. It's an absolute cracker of a bike. Anyone buying it, once you get to grips with it and once you gel with the bike, you're going to love it. You're not going to want to get rid of this once you get it. A few people are. If you can't handle the weight, moving it around slowly, or you're very short in the leg, you might be a bit dubious about it, because it is a heavy bike for a mid-weight, a mid-size adventure bike. You're up in the GS 1250 territory with the weight of it. and also the size of it. It's quite an imposing bike when you're riding it, but it's set up so well. The suspension on it's absolutely amazing. The KYB forks on the front and rear shock on the back really are set up well for these type of conditions, and off-road as well. Soaks everything up pretty well. And you can really put it into these bends. You can take a line on the bend, put it in, power out of the bend with plenty of power. And the engine induction noise when you're doing something like this, when you get over 4,000 revs, it really you really hear it in the front of you, because the air intake's right in front of you. But yeah, it's a superb bike, guys. There's nothing more I can say about it. Like I say, I've got little niggles, and at times I haven't got them at all. Like I'm riding now, the gearbox is as sweet as a peach. I've had no clunking, no clicking. It likes to be ridden a bit more aggressively, I think. If you're riding it and short shifting, the gearbox can be a bit clunky. If you're getting up in the rev range and changing down below 3 and changing up after 4, 4.5, there's not much problems with the gearbox. It's only if you're riding it quite sedately, I should put it. I saw a couple of posts on Facebook on one of the DSX forums yesterday, and someone had just done a 5,000 kilometre trip on one of these. Not a blip, nothing at all to worry about. And I think that's part and parcel to the engine that's used in the BMW lineup as well. Pretty bulletproof engine, guys. So guys, yeah, another little snippet of information, a few bends there, how it handles. Really sweet bike to play around on and ride, even with all the luggage on the back. We're fully loaded up with the boxes. If you take the boxes off, it feels a lot more nimble. I think that's probably psychological, although you have got another 15 kilos of weight in the boxes behind you. I think once you take them off, it just gives you this impression that you're on something a little bit more nimble and smaller. So guys, yeah, another video, another one for you guys. Hope you enjoyed the ride along the twisties behind the back of the Sierra del Oro in Murcia, Spain. Enjoy your riding, ride safe guys, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out guys, stay safe.